What's up, YouTube? So today's topic is fucking sound, dog. So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the reason why how time speeding up is single-handedly changing my life in a way. Now let's get started. Now, since a lot of people aren't aware, time has been speeding up ever since 2018 on going until now, 2025. Ever since then, time has been accelerating extremely fucking fast and extremely quick. So every day goes by extremely quick at an instant. Months go by quick, weeks go by quicker. Everything goes by fast, and that's a bad thing because it's a bad thing for workers because people who work for the society, people who work in this world, they're always rushed, they're always stressed, and if you're trying to knock in your personal goals along with your work career goals, that's going to be extremely tough and challenging because you got time speeding up, and we're all human, so of course we all want to knock down our career goals. We also want to knock down our personal goals, but at the same time, we also want to have fun. But since you got fucking time speeding up, the days going by so fast, it's hard for people to even balance that shit out. There are times where I had to withdraw and cut off my multiple college classes that I'm taking my personal time. There are times where I couldn't even go out. There are times where I couldn't even have time to even go to the gym or work out because my work was taking up so much of my time. But it was because of work. It's more so because time is speeding up so fast. There are times where I didn't have time to have a lunch break. I didn't have time to eat breakfast. I didn't even have time to eat dinner. I didn't even have time to, let alone just study on the things I want to get done. You know what I'm saying? Or even work on myself, or maybe even make YouTube content, or just not with that, but just even have fun and go out because the weekends go by so quick because I feel so burned out from working towards the week. Now, when the weekend comes in, I'm so burned out by it. So, and when I do sleep and take, it's like I'll take naps throughout the day, throughout the weekend, and next thing you know, the day's almost over. So it's already nighttime. It's already dark. And it's like, come on, man. So it's like there are times where I'll write down a list of tasks that I want to get done, and I'm not even halfway done, and next thing you know, the day's almost over. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So it was even like that back then. So what the fuck is going on? So that's the type of shit that really pissed me off about this fucking timeline. Is that why the fuck is time speeding up? If time is speeding up, then at least make people work less so they have more time for their personal selves. But it's not gonna do that because unfortunately, God and the universe, they allow a lot of certain people to rule over this world who are very corrupt, and now they're responsible for a wide society. They are responsible for a lot of enslavement, wars, and battles, and the economy and money. They're responsible for all that shit. And since we live in a hell realm, there's a duality, there's good and evil, and there's a lot of free will at play when it comes to demonic entities, negative forces, and also people who are trying to do right by freedom of choice, pretty much. But at the same time, you have astrology playing a role when it comes to, so this is why we don't have free will as much because you get fucking astrology that plays into shit, and you have certain bullshit, certain destinies that happen that are out of our control. And these are the things I've learned and I've experienced. So I'm not talking about my ass. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just can't put into words to where you guys can actually understand what the fuck I'm saying because it's a lot to explain, and I don't explain all that shit. But it's just bullshit. We're like if you're trying to really level up in life, it's bullshit how life will kind of do some bullshit like that where there are pros and cons. The good things about time speeding up is that what Chauncey once said, shout out to his YouTube channel, he mentioned that it's easier for you to save money and to save up. So yeah, so because the average person gets paid 2 times a month, they get paid every 2 weeks. Two weeks 4 weeks is equivalent to a month. So since people get paid every 2 weeks, that equals to a month. So people get paid 2 times a month, right? So since you got time speed on days going by a lot faster, it's easy for you to save up because the weeks and months go by extremely fucking quick, right? So that's a good thing, and that means you're driving less and you're doing less things, especially with personal time. Most people go out, have fun, they put themselves out there and just party, go to the club, drink, or just go out. Every time you go out, everything costs money. Living costs money. Breathing, taking a shit, taking a piss costs money, right? So we live in a type of reality where everything costs money. This is we're fucking surviving, right? In a stupid ass realm, right? So since people have less time for their personal selves, that means they're spending less money. So that means it's easier for people to save up money because all they do is work and the days go by screaming fast, and now the next day's ongoing, right? So that's how you do it. Now, and also another good thing is that if you hate your job, if you hate your workplace, then and if you and or like if you're stuck in a con, or like let's say in your military and like you hate you hate being in the military, and you count in your days, time speeding up and time accelerating is gonna like it's gonna like erase those days and those years very quick. So that means you're gonna be less miserable. If you hate the job you work at, time speeding up is gonna make it go by quick. So that's one of the good things about it. Now the bad things, I thought there's more cons than pros. The bad thing about it is that if you're trying to have fun and actually live life, is you're not really doing that because the days go by so fucking fast, and it's like you barely have time to even go out and explore, and you know what I'm saying, especially work at a job and like you're trying to balance, if you're trying to like accomplish your personal goals along with your work goals, and then you're trying to have time for yourself and your loved ones and your family or just shit like that. It's hard to do that, or even trying to start a side business or a side hustle. It's hard to do that because you got time speeding up so fucking fast, and let alone you need to rest, you need to sleep. Yes, people may say time is speeding up, so that means it's equated to you being up multiple days. But at the same time, our bodies it takes time for our body to adjust. So when it's dark or nighttime, your body automatically gets sleepy. So at this point, it's like it's even so. That's one of the reasons why, like for me, it is bullshit because like I'm working so hard, I'm trying to sacrifice a lot, but I have to cut so many things out of my life that I don't want to, but I had to. I had to cut off a lot of college classes. I had to like sacrifice working out and just not even eating as much because you got time speeding up so fast, and so then I'm too busy always at my job, and I go back home, shower, sleep, and repeat. That's it. So I don't have time for my pro stuff. I don't even on the weekends go by quick. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't have time to clean. I don't have time to like run errands and to have fun and hang out with friends and just, you know what I'm saying? So it was like fuck, man. So like what can you fucking do with fucking time speeding up? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I made this video, because I'm frustrated, but also like that's one of the reasons why like time speed up is slowly changing my life path in a way, because now it's time is going to speed up like that isn't even worth working, is even worth working for the system, because like we spent, it's good to make money and all that, but if you spend most of your time working and you got fucking time speeding up, then you have less time for your personal stuff and to have fun. So like come on dog, like what the fuck is going on? Now I don't have a family or I'm not married, but imagine people who have family and kids are married, they don't have time to spend time with them because you got fucking time speeding up every single fucking day, dog. So it's like not only that, but when you're working, time is speeding up, you're gonna get less tasks done and you're gonna get less things done. So that creates a lot of stress, and it's gonna be harder for companies to operate at such a sufficient level. Compare how it's gonna be hard for companies to run efficiently back then compared to now, because now everyone's rushing, everything's happening so fast, so that gives workers less time to actually do the job right. You know what I'm saying? So the quality is getting more garbage because you got fucking time speeding up so fucking fast. You know, so that's what I'm trying to get at. So and not only that, but the society, since God and the universe, it's their fault too, because they're allowing evil as people to rule over this world, and these evil as people who rule over this world, they're not going to collapse the system. They're not going to make the society better for people since time is speeding up. They're not going to do that. This is why the system hasn't collapsed. The money system hasn't fucking changed. Any of that. Even in schools, people still work 5 times a day. People still go to school 5 times a day. Ain't shit changed, but fucking time speeding up, people becoming more stressed. That's the only thing that changed, because God and the universe and the creator of this fucking, the energy who created this realm, they're allowing bullshit to happen like this. You know, like what the fuck, dude? So this is ain't shit gonna fucking change, you know? So yeah, so I'm thinking like, man, is it even worth working for this system? Is it even worth like, you know what I'm saying? Because what's the point of working if time is speeding up? You're gonna be there, you damn your whole life. You're not even experiencing life. You're not even having fun. You're not even putting yourself out there. You're not meeting people, building connections. What's the point of that? You know what I'm saying? The only time you do that is if you work like 2 times a week part time. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's fucking ridiculous. So that's kind of pushing me to kind of change career paths, because I was in the military and it takes up so much time, and I want time for my personal stuff. I want time to actually have fun, do my own thing. But since time is speeding up, it's like I don't have time to do that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm pushing to get in out, just so I can like breathe and just, you know, put myself out there, have fun and meet people, you know more about myself, have more personal time to myself, you know what I'm saying? Because you got fucking time speeding up so fucking fast, dog. It's bullshit. And working for these jobs is making it more stressful because everything's out of rush. There's always constant deadlines because time is speeding up so fucking fast. So that's gonna cause a lot of people to become stressed and worn out. So that's why so it's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous. Why the fuck is time speeding up so fucking fast, dog? It's bullshit. No wonder why everything's always running based on online and technology. Cause you got time speeding up. People don't have time to even do shit in person. You know, like what the fuck, dude? It's bullshit. God, this shit pissed me off, man. Like, cause I be living life on autopilot, doing my own thing. But when I actually talk about it on YouTube, that's where I realize, man, this is some bullshit, dude. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. It's stupid, dog. Like, if you're gonna speed up time, at least make people have more money and make people work less and go to school less. You know what I'm saying? Just do some shit like that. But they're not gonna do that. Get the fuck out of here, dog. And I do blame the universe and the creator because they allow corruption like this to happen based on the duality of this bullshit ass realm, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a lot of generational curses, there's a lot of wars and battles, a lot of money corruption, a lot of crimes, all this bullshit because the creator of the universe or the certain energy that created this realm, they allow this realm to operate at a level like this. That's why people call it hell. You know what I'm saying? So it's bullshit. Now, yeah, now I'm gonna talk about update within my life. I am so close about to get out of the military. I got 1 more year left. Not 1 more year. Yeah, no, I'm getting out this year actually. So, but now I'm thinking. I have a lot of things that I'm thinking. I'm stressed about because I know I'm making the right decision. I should stay in, but I have a lot of reasons where I'm not going to talk about it. I'm probably going to talk about on my Patreon because it's too personal. I don't want to get in trouble or anything. But it's not my dad. It's only people in my business. But I'm very excited, but at the same time, I'm very kind of like anxious about it. I'm very nervous because it's like it's the unknown now because I don't know, because if I do get out, I'm still in the middle of nowhere of Kansas. Like, who the fuck wants to live in Kansas? There's no opportunity in Kansas. You can't really have fun in Kansas. It's the middle of nowhere. Yes, it has good housing, it has good pricing, but in terms of like having fun and like meeting people, Kansas is not the right place. It's literally the middle of nowhere. So I want to move a place to like Florida or like Miami or like somewhere where there's a lot of cities, where there's a lot of opportunities, where there's a lot of people, we can build connections. This is a very fun and vibrant area where I love to live in. That's why I don't like living in areas to where like it's the middle of nowhere and there's nothing to fucking do over there, especially when there's no beach. What the fuck, you know? How's there a place with no beach? You know what I'm saying? So places like Miami, Florida, even California, I think Boston might be a nice place too. There's a lot of things. New York, just stuff like that. Where like I would rather live over there because because I like being in vibrant areas. I love being in vibrant places. I love being adventurous like that. So if I'm in an adventurous place, and it's gonna be in the right alignment with me. Whereas if I'm in an area where there's nothing to do and it's boring and then I get depressed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So even I do get out, it's like fuck. Now I'm in Kansas now. What steps do I need to take to get out of that situation? Which I will figure out, because if there's a will, there's a way. Unfortunately, the universe knows how bad I want to have abundance, have fun, but the universe will ironically put me at a shitty ass, bum ass fucking area, so God can use me as a vessel to get out of that situation, so I can help people, knowing that there's a fucking way. Unfortunately, but anyways, but yeah, so, but one of the reasons why I would decide to get out is because, again, you got time speeding up. You got the days going by a lot faster. And time is speeding up extremely fast. So it's hard for you to really navigate in the system in a way. It really is hard. So, because you don't have time for yourself, everything is stressed out. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. There are pros and cons. It's a good thing and a bad thing. But I feel like it's not working in my favor in a way. It's not. So that's why I'm just want to get out and just take time for myself to breathe and to relax and to. Because there's a certain routine that I want on how I want my life to be like, but with time speeding up, me being in the military is not matching up to that because there's so much obligations, responsibilities, and burdens that I have to take care of based on my job in the military and the shit I need to get done, and it's not adding up to the type of life I would rather live in. You know what I'm saying? And again, that would have been fine back then when time was a lot slower, but now that time is speeding up so fast, it's hindering my fucking routine, my life routine. You know, if time wasn't speeding up so fucking fast, all the issues I'm facing right now will not be a fucking problem. Same with other people. But now you got fucking time speeding up all of a sudden, and it's not doing shit to change this world at all. You got now everything's at a rush, and people are stressed, and it's making people have less time for their personal selves. So that's what I'm trying to get at, pretty much. So that's one of the reasons why time is speeding up is kind of forcing me to change life paths in a way. But yeah, but because I just want to, I just want to make steady income. I want to have a chance to work out, to go to the gym, work on my fitness, and then, pursue my passions, video content creation, other creations. I want to make ebooks and stuff like that. I want to make more content online, not just YouTube, but other platforms. You know what I'm saying? I want to pursue other career fields that I have my eye on when it comes to schooling and stuff like that. So I want to be more on the creative side, along with building connections, meeting people, having fun, and just relaxing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of lifestyle I want to live in. So when I do decide to get out, there's a lot of changes I need to make, but obviously I can't rush the process. It takes time. I can't, you know what I'm saying? But I only got to focus on things I can control, but I will make it happen. So it's just gonna be a lot of hassles and bullshit, but there's a way. Anyways, but yeah, so we have time for speed up. It's been ridiculous, man. It's really crazy. It's extremely insane. It's really ridiculous, man. Like I don't have time for fitness, college, and other personal goals, dude. The only time I got time is for work, but even work feels like everything's a stress. Everything feels like a moment. So what the fuck is going on? So if time is speeding up like that, and it's causing a lot of like inconveniences within my lifestyle. So I could take that as a sign as the universe or God trying to push me in a different direction, in which they're trying to push me at a different path, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, then that's their fault. I'm just following my intuition. I'm just doing what works. I'm just following my intuition pretty much. But if it doesn't work out, which it will work out, but if it doesn't, or if I have to go through someone's bullshit, then that's their fucking fault. You know what I'm saying? This is how it is. But yeah, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like that shit really pissed me the fuck off, man. Like, but it is what it is, though. That's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Peace.